You must build the character of God. So there are certain dimensions you can't see until you have compassion. Because if you don't have compassion, you will think it's act. And you will think it's about yourself. So you will come for a meeting, although God has told you how the person will be healed. If you do it, he may still not be healed. If you don't have compassion. So that it will not be by proving point to people. You know, nowadays, people will call you and say, if you say you are a man of God, go to a deaf school and go and pray for them. Jesus went from place to place as the Spirit led him. The people who needed it met him there. And when the Spirit led him to go house to house to heal, he went house to house. If the Spirit is not leading you and you want to prove a point, you'll be in trouble. Because in the New Testament dispensation, we don't manifest God to prove to people that we are strong men of God. We manifest God to do the will of the Father. And so it will be virtue that will prove it. Otherwise, everywhere people talk, you will be there proving yourself. It's not about you, it's about Jesus. And Jesus is not in a hurry to prove himself. When the devil came and said, if you are the Son of God, turn these stones to bread. He said, man shall not live by bread alone. It's not because he can't turn stones. But he didn't come to prove a point. Because when Jesus was walking in the flesh, he was living the will of the Father. Now we are living the will of the Son. So if Jesus is not permitting it, you won't. But if Jesus tells you, go and show them. Ah yeah, that day you will come with white suit. You will come with white suit. I say, who is talking? Let's go to a stadium. I want the whole world to see it. But all of this is life that will teach you. So you begin from boldness. You come into virtue. You come into understanding. You now come into the character of the Spirit. So you can come to a service. If you don't love the people, nothing will happen. Otherwise, you will come to manifest and take their money. That's why you see fake prophets and fake apostles today. They just come and do one abracadabra so that they can collect people's money. Hey, your name is Titus. The moment they finish, they say, put a seed here. God is saying, if you want to go to the next level, bring 2,000 cedis. It's a lie. God didn't tell them anything. They are hirelings. I'm not saying God does not stir people to sow seeds. But I'm telling you that when you find people that every time the power of God moves, God is now telling them you should give money, they are criminals. Because you are not buying what you are receiving. God is doing it free of charge. But some people don't have compassion. They don't love them. So they cash in on spiritual moment. The moment any little thing happens, they must plunder the people. They must exploit the people. It's not God that is working. If it is life, you must end at the level of virtue. So that the more you manifest, the more you become like God. And the day will come when your life will reveal the character of Jesus. So when God gave you eternal life, he gave you eternal life so that you can operate in his realm and become like him. It is a key for the higher life.